course, there are things that you need to be fearful of, but this cognitive bias is the irrational fear. And so when this irrational fear is present in our lives because there's things going on, and as you say, Andreas, that my child is in their room on the phone, well, they're safe. But what they are safe from in terms of the outside world, you have not protected them. What they're not safe from on the screens. And this is not an attack on screens and on social media. This is an attack on digital media. This is an attack on the content that is available 24/7. That a parent doesn't have the opportunity to measure in the same way or filter in the same way as they would you walking across a busy road, right? And they could help you across the road and not get run over. So yeah, and as a result of that, again, by the time we noticed the fruit, the suicide, depression, anxiety, those kinds of things, some of which have their roots in this, by the time we noticed that, it was almost, like, oh, what happened? And I mean, there's a major shift as well. I must just say this. I am not against technology. I'm actually really pro-technology. I'm like a tech geek, right? The responsibility of the user and the parents, it's their responsibility to use that technology in a way that makes sense and is safe, right? And so you've got to take that responsibility. I can also tell you that we have passed an inflection point. Millennials were part of that inflection point where the cell phone, which was just a really good use, the smartphone was a really good outlet for this data flow and this technology, right? The cell phone moved from a toy to a tool. And so that inflection point is significant for you to understand, because at one point it was appropriate to take away the cell phone from a millennial, because at that point it was a toy. I had my videos on it, I had a camera on it and my music, whatever it was, right? But today, in the Internet of Things, the cell phone is such a powerful tool in every single one of our lives that there is no longer a rational and a logical way to take that away from someone and it to be reasonable. You can't take the one tool that keeps them connected to the entire world and each other away from someone.